The Ties That Bleed. Set in the quiet hills of Aburi, Ghana, two families, the Mensahs and the Ados, had just celebrated the union of their children, Akua and Kojo. The wedding was a grand affair, kente-clad guests, drumming, dancing, and laughter echoing through the hills. It was the kind of union that felt destined. Two respected families, both wealthy, both proud, finally joined. Akua, a bright and spirited woman, had always felt something off about Kojo's family. They were kind, yes, but distant. His mother, Mami Essie, never smiled with her eyes. His father, Nana Kwabena, spoke in riddles and avoided questions about their past. Still, love is blind, and Akua was in love. The first omen 3 weeks after the wedding, Akua moved into the Mensah estate. It was a sprawling colonial-style house surrounded by thick forest. Kojo's family insisted she never go into the basement. "It's just old storage," they said. "Nothing worth seeing." But one night during a storm, the power went out. Akua went searching for candles and stumbled upon the basement door, ajar. Inside, she found old photographs. Black and white portraits of people with their eyes scratched out. A dusty journal, and a locked chest with a strange symbol carved into it. A spider with human eyes. She took the journal upstairs and read it by candlelight. It belonged to Kojo's uncle, Kwesi Mensah. The entries were disturbing. The ritual must be repeated every generation. The blood must be fresh. The bride must never know. Akua's hands trembled. She confronted Kojo, who dismissed it as old village superstition. But the next morning, the journal was gone. The Ados begin to suspect. Akua's mother, Auntie Serwa, came to visit. She noticed Akua's pale skin, her nightmares, her sudden fear of shadows. Serwa was no stranger to spiritual matters. She had trained under a powerful priestess in Kumasi. She performed a quiet ritual in the garden and saw visions. A woman screaming, chained in the basement. Blood on the walls. The spider symbol glowing, Serwa returned to Accra and began digging. She found records of missing women, all married into the Mensah family. All vanished within a year. She returned to Aburi with Akua's brothers. The unraveling. One night, Serwa and her sons broke into the basement. They found the chest unlocked. Inside were bones, jewelry, wedding rings, and a scroll. It described an ancient pact. The Mensahs had once been cursed by a forest spirit. To protect their wealth and power, they had to sacrifice one bride every generation. The ritual kept the spirit at bay. If broken, the curse would return tenfold. Kojo entered the basement, eyes wild. "You weren't supposed to see this," he whispered. Akua stepped forward. "You were going to kill me," Kojo wept. "I love you." I tried to stop it. "But my family—" "They're bound," Serwa raised her voice. "Then we'll break the binding." She summoned the priestess from Kumasi. Together they performed a counter-ritual. The forest shook. The house groaned. The spirit appeared, angry, ancient, and hungry. But Serwa offered a trade. The truth, exposed to the world in exchange for Akua's life. The spirit accepted. Aftermath: the Mensah estate burned that night. Kojo disappeared. Mamisi and Nana Kwabena were arrested after the bones were matched to missing women. Akua returned to Accra, scarred but alive. She now teaches folklore at the university, warning students that not all family secrets stay buried. And sometimes, love isn't enough to silence the screams beneath the floorboards.